Hi guys, Dinner Lady here. Right, so today I'm going to be making a sourdough loaf. I've been waiting for my starter to become right over the last 2 or 3 weeks. Sometimes I've fed it every day, sometimes I haven't been able to do that or completely forgot, but still working out great. So what I'll do is I'll bring you down and I'll show you what we need. Right, so this is my jar of starter. Like I say, I've started it a couple of weeks ago. And basically all I did was start with just flour and water. I fed it last night for the last time, so it has been overnight. You can smell the sourness in it. See all of the bubbles on the top there. So all it was is 100 grams of flour and 100 mils of water, just mixed together, left in the jar. Next day you get rid of half of it. Another 100 grams of flour, another 100 grams of water. I mean bread flour, that's what I'm talking about. You can use ordinary flour, but the bread flour's better. And then just continue and continue after that until you get this. I mean, I've seen starters that are thicker than this, thinner than this, but this is what I like. I find it easy enough to mix into the final product. So what I've got here is I've got my bowl, and what I need is 100 grams of the sourdough starter. So I'm just going to put some of that in there. Just over, just a little bit. Excuse me guys. So now this is the easy part. All you do is you put, I've got 300 millilitres of water here. So that's 100 grams of starter, 300 mils of water, straight in there. Just going to get a wooden spoon. I have 450 grams of bread flour, and that just gets dumped right in. There's no mixer needed or anything for this one. 10 grams of salt. And all we do is bring this together to a dough. It takes a long time to make a sourdough, but each time that you touch it, it's for minutes. And the rest of the time, it's just letting the sourdough do its own business. So I'm just going to bring that in till it's all incorporated. Be rough and ready as much as you like with this. I'm just going to get that off here. My hands are clean, I did wash them before I came on. And just quickly get it together. That's it. And that's your first bit done. I'm just going to cover that with a cloth and come back in 30 minutes. Right, so that's had 30 minutes just to rest on there. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to sprinkle it with a little bit of water. I'm going to get the things off, all the bits off the edges here now. All in there. And I'm going to give them a bit of a fold. Now I'm going to wet my hands and just get it like that. Now I want to just fold it, pull it up, fold it. You can see all the springiness starting to work. And just fold it. A little bit more water on my hands. That's it. Let's keep going. Fold it, just pull it up and fold it until it starts to get tough again like it has now. Cover it, another 30 minutes. So that's been another 30 minutes. As you can see, I'm just going to wet my hands again. I'm just going to do exactly the same as what we did before. Just pull it up like this. There we go. See how sticky it is? It's lovely. Just keep doing that. This is the hardest part of making sourdough. Just doing this, which is nothing, is it? You know, I had my other sourdough. Started in lockdown like so many other people. And then when we decided to go keto, I actually got rid of me starter, which is I've kept it and kept actually feeding it. It will be over 4 years old. So right, that's the second fold. What I'm going to do now is cover it and leave it for 2 hours. Right, so that's been 2 hours. Nice and sticky now. So again, just going to do this. Pull it up. All the time you're just stretching the gluten. And that's what you want to do. You don't want to properly knead it or anything. Just stretch that over. See it getting smoother every time I do this. I'll just keep going round. Maybe it's twice this time. Right, again, all I'm going to do, put the cover over it and leave it for another 2 hours. Right, so what we are going to do now is the pre-shape. So what we're going to do is get a bit of flour now onto the surface. You don't want it to stick. We'll get our dough out. Now, so a little bit more. And all we do is what you would do with ordinary bread. I'm just going to do it like this. It's just like knocking it back, that's all. Make sure you've got a bit of, there we go. And that's all you need to do for that. I'm going to put a cover over it and leave that for about 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes, and then we'll come back. Right, so now I'm just going to actually shape the bread. I do have a basket like this. You don't need one, just an ordinary bowl if you want a round one or whatever. I mean, I got this off the internet. It was only about £11, I think it was, but that was a long time ago, and I still use it today. So what we're going to do with this is make sure we've got some flour on there. So it is sticky. It's lovely and soft, as you can see. Lovely and soft it is. So I'm just going to flatten it out just a little bit, and then just get your thumbs like this and turn it, push it, turn it, keep pushing it. We want it nice and tight like this. Just push it and turn it. I love this because you can see the little air holes coming out of it. Push it and turn it. When you get to the end, just go like that. Stick it together like that. Now we want it so it fits into our basket. Now this is going to be the top and that is going to be the bottom. When we turn it out to bake it, we'll just transfer this to that. Just tuck it in. Like I say, I've floured this on the inside so it doesn't actually stick on there. So what we do now is, told you it's a long recipe. What we do now is this goes into the fridge uncovered overnight, and then we'll bake it off tomorrow morning, and you'll see how beautiful it is for very, very little effort. Guys, so there you go, that's been in the fridge overnight. I've had it out for about 30 minutes to bring it up to room temperature. I do have the oven preheating to the highest setting, which on that oven is 230 degrees. And I've got a pan there. I'm just going to put some boiling water in, and that'll create some steam inside the oven. Give you a nice crispy top. I'm just going to pop that in now. So I'm just going to just loosen off the edges just a little bit, just to make sure that they're not sticking. And then we will turn it out. Hopefully it'll come out. Oh, doesn't want to, not yet. Let's tease it just a little bit. Just tease it. And here it comes. There we go. Now I've got it on this tray just to transfer it onto the hot tray into the oven. I see I've got it on, just getting off the excess flour. I've got it on at 230, and that'll be for the first 10 minutes. And then after that, I'll turn it down to 190. And for a further maybe 10-15 minutes. It's not a very big one. I'm just going to get a knife just to cut a slash in it. Right, so I've got a knife. I'm just going to go just off centre just a little bit, and just one straight cut all the way down. Make sure you've got it at the ends, otherwise it won't expand. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that into the oven now. As you can see, some of the air pockets in there. I'm going to get this in the oven and I'll bring you back once it's done. Right, so it's out of the oven now. I didn't slash it deep enough, as you can see, but it's cooked top and bottom. Nice and crispy all the way around. I'm going to show you.
Oh, it smells lovely, that now.
So what we're going to do is just going to let that cool down, and then we'll have a taste. Right, so I'm going to have a bit of a taste of the bread. I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to show you what it's like on the inside. There we go, look.
Look at that.
Oh, you can smell the sour in it.
You can smell it from here.
Right, so all I've got is I've made up a little bit of guacamole, just some avocado, salt, pepper, some lemon juice and some coriander. And we're just going to have this is our lunch. Make a nice light lunch each. Right, and I'm going to hand that over to Ian and let him have a taste, and then I'll make mine.
Right guys, triple tea time. A nice little fresh slice of sourdough bread with avocado on it. Lovely. Smashed avocado. Love it. Mm. Ooh. Mm. Mm. I love sourdough bread. It's got like a nice chew in the middle, but the outside crunchy. It's beautiful. Obviously the like the guacamole, avocado, that's lovely and fresh, especially with the coriander in it. It's lovely. The bread is spot on. I love that crunch on the outside.
Yeah.
But you can taste like the sourness of it. It's really, really good. That beats sorry, shot bought. That beats shot bought sourdough any day of the week. We sometimes get the sourdough with the Lidl app. We sometimes get a free bakery item, I wouldn't normally buy it, but you get it for free. That's better in my eyes. That's better than that. It's fresher, tastier, absolutely spot on.
Right guys.
8 out of 10 for that. 9 out of 10. Easy, easy. So,
right, yep.
Okay.
I was just going to say thank you very much for watching, subscribing, and I hope you've enjoyed this one.
So, yeah. See you later, guys.
See you later.